Hey there YouTube, Musical Eva here. This is Macau, and we're going to be flying that Boeing 777 over there up to Taipei today. And it's Eva Air flight number 804. The real flight number is 802, but someone already had that, so 804 it is. 804 is daily, so again 802 is a daily Boeing 777-300ER service between Macau and Taipei. The main gates are all taken, apart from that one that the Jetstar is partially blocking, and that guy is behind. So looks like we've got this gate over here, which means that buses need to come out, stairs need to come out. Let's get that all sorted, eh? Okay, now press the boarding. And now we can climb up those stairs and get on board our aircraft here. Cool. First thing I'm going to do up here is set on the RDU, get the emergency lights armed. IVP can go on for the moment. I've only got a single plug on, so I don't have a secondary. And we're going to pick up a flight plan. Okay, position is ready. Take that GPS position. Plug it in on there. Head to the route. We're going from VMMC heading off to RCTP. Go ahead and route request that through. Request has been sent. We'll load the uplink. So it's Conga Victor 3 Eva Mike 750 to Tonga. That's correct. EVA 804. Into the formats. There we go. I'll just double check that across the flight plan. So your fuel weight is 104.52. Reserves is 7.4 apparently. Just checking that in. Ultimate is 4.6 and the fixed reserve is 3, so it's 7.4. Cool. I'll accept that in. Have wind data. That's sorted, and we'll have descent forecast. That looks fine as well. Okay, let's get some more of these doors open. And we'll also come down to this one. And have a listen await us on 126.4.
Information Golf on first contact
Macau.
Information Golf at time 1500 runway 34 in use, wind 040 degrees 10 knots, visibility 9 kilometers, clouds few 3,000 feet, temperature 24 dew point 16 QNH 1017 hectopascal. Acknowledge information Golf on first contact
Macau.
Go save information Golf. QNH 1017 runway 34, temperature's 24. Okay, takeoff will be flat 15. Center gravity trim is 24.5. T24. Wind is 040 at 10. So for 0, it is dry. And that looks good to us. I'll listen to delivery, I suppose, next. It says no delivery, there isn't. Ground 121.72. Okay, performance flight level 370, just double checking that's in the flight plan. 310 there. What's with that?
Helicopter around 25, let Eva push to start, please.
Respect 55 Lima, stand by shopping now. Okay, Hotel Alpha and Bravo 2, and wait for the aircraft for pushback, Spiel 47 Charlie. Spiel 47 Charlie negative, expedite push, expedite taxi, traffic is waiting for you for pushback. Okay, yeah, we'll get there as soon as we can. Expect 55 Juliet Lima after British Airways 747 right left pushes approved pushback color blue.
After the British Airways has gone from right to left, the push side is approved, so Chinese 5 Juliet Lima.
No idea what they're all showing up as CRJs. Anyway. Or why the British Airways are all popping up in the old livery. Macau Ground, Eva 804 requesting clearance to Taipei.
Eva 804 Macau Ground, please Taipei, contact 2 Tango, score code 3534.
Cool. Go to Taipei via the Conga 2 Tango departure, squawk code 0534, Eva 804. Yeah, it's Conga 2 Tango, there it is.
TCAS test pass.
Yeah, it's right through the Tango. Too high shitty, so they don't want to overshoot the ZAQ. After departure we'll be heading pretty much straight to MC 420 and 411 and at 6,000, so initial climb is 6,000 feet. Tunglun and Ocean.
Good morning, ground Macau 620 Alpha, we have our clearance to Taipei Taoyuan information of standard Bravo 7. Macau 620 Alpha, good morning, clear to Taipei.
Routing is
Contact to Tango departure, squawk code 3531. I'm to Taipei IF out and Honda 2 Tango departure, squawk 3531, Macau 620 Alpha. Macau 620 Alpha, Windback is correct, call for pushback. Yeah, we call for pushback, and Macau 620 Alpha, thank you.
Boarding complete.
And grab mechanics 5, Juliet Livery, request taxi.
Expert 55, Juliet Lima, go ahead.
Mechanics 5, Juliet Livery, request taxi.
Expert 55, Juliet Lima, testing holding point runway 34 by Alpha and Charlie 1.
First gentlemen, this is the captain speaking from the flight deck. My name's Trent, and joining me on the flight deck is C-Tube. We'll be taking up to Taipei today on flight EVA 804. Thanks for joining us on board our Boeing 777-300ER aircraft. We'll be departing in a few minutes, so I ask that you sit back and relax, enjoy the flight. And the cabin crew will be coming through the aircraft just to ensure that everything is all set and that we are aware of any safety messages. Please pay them your full attention as aircraft do vary across the fleet. Nevertheless, we'll be underway shortly. We'll be cruising at an altitude of 37,000 feet and making a headway of at least 850 kilometers an hour. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your journey up to Taipei today. Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for departure. Lower is in. Let's run a check. Okay, pre-flight oxygen test and flight instruments. Flight instruments are set.
And ground Macau 620 Alpha, we're ready for push off.
Altimeters are set.
In Macau,
2 on my side.
620 Alpha, push start is approved, pushback color green.
Park and brake and fuel control switches are set. Before taxi.
Pushback color green, and we'll report we're ready for taxi, Macau 620 Alpha.
That's before start, thanks. Flight deck door closed and locked, passenger signs on. MTP altitude is set with V2 coming up soon. Let's run the takeoff speeds. It's 131, a rotation of 140, 155 on the V2. Set that up. Park driver window on now. And all arm VNAV alarm. See, the pre-flight is complete. Trim. Set 0 units. Put these things on.
Macau ground 4364 Foxtrot. Radio check, over.
4364 Foxtrot Macau ground, region 5.
And that's ready. Automatic.
Round 232 for Romeo Lima with you on hotel.
It'll be 4.25.
Hello, welcome. Taxi by Alpha to Gate Bravo 2.
Gate Bravo 2 by Alpha, 232 for Romeo Lima.
And taxi brief. And departure brief as well. So we're parking at Alpha 3. We'll be pushing back.
Macau ground
nose to the right. Taxi out by Charlie 1.
With you, Alpha 8 with information hotel.
Charlie 1 all the way to Charlie 3.
IFR clearance to Taiwan by flight plan.
Over a 3,360 meter runway. Flaps 15.
Last station, just call time, please.
Get us here on about 140. After departure.
Japan 975,
Tracking on the VNAV.
to Taipei, contact to
Up to 6,000.
Local 3521.
That is directed. If you do have any issues on the runway, up to the V1 we can stop.
I got the squawk 3521 advice for the
terrain after takeoff. There is some terrain to the left, and indeed as we get further out, find some terrain pretty much at all the points. I will have terrain on my side.
That is wonderful. You there 975, we cleared to Taipei, flight level 300 meters approved, towards the 975.
EG, 975 rebase, square, call for pushback.
And with that, I think we're pretty well ready.
Ground Golden Tiger 738 single request the ISR clearance to Taipei.
Calling for clearance of Golf Tango Alpha 738 Tango.
Yes, sir.
Golf Tango Alpha 738 Tango, 32 Taipei, Conga to Tango departure, squawk call is 3522.
Clear to Taipei International Airport, Conga to Tango departure, squawk 3522, Golden Tiger 778 Tango.
Hey, ground, let's get maybe 209 or checking the fuel hotel.
Spurbox 209, Macau ground, hello, continue Hotel Alpha for gate of 1.
Hey, copy, Hotel Alpha, gate number 1 for 209, good to hear.
Actually, Spurbox 29, my apologies, Hotel Alpha, traffic outbound.
Macau ground, Forecast 306 requesting clearance to Taipei information hotel.
Let's grab the APU.
Rocket 306, clear to Taipei. Contact to Tango departure, squawk code 3525.
Clear to Taipei, Congo, 2 Tango departure, squawk 3525, Forecast 306.
That's more like the British Airways livery I want to see.
Rocket 306, repeat correct for pushback.
First pushback, Smartcast, business.
Springbok 209, just confirm I told you for whole shot of Alpha Hotel. Just want to confirm.
Hey, copy. Yeah, we got a parking spot immediately in, and we're approaching it now.
Okay, never mind. I think you just questioned the AP transit taxi again.
Ground, Golden Tiger 738, Tango, request to push and stop.
Golf Tango, Alpha 738 Tango, standby push traffic outbound.
Roger, standby push.
Eva 804 is ready for push at Alpha 3.
Eva 804, standby for push assurance for traffic outbound. Space 55 Lima, just confirm you stay with me.
Okay, APU is on the bus. External power is off.
And Eva 804, just confirm you squawk 3534. And Brown and Macau 620 Alpha, ready for taxi. Ready for taxi. And Macau 620 Alpha, taxi Bravo, Charlie 1, Charlie 2, runway 3 for expedite taxi. Roger Bravo and Charlie, hold up Charlie, Macau 620. In Macau 620 Alpha, negative Bravo, Charlie, expedite taxi. Roger Bravo, Charlie, and expedite, Macau 620 Alpha.
Macau ground, Japan 915 ready for pushback and stop.
Okay, the next aircraft requesting push and start here, call sign.
Egypt Air 975, and we are ready for pushback and stop.
Okay, Egypt Air 975, Roger, standby. You are number 3 for push.
Number 3, Egypt Air 975.
Macau ground, 4364 Foxtrot, requesting IFR clearance to Taiwan. We have information hotel.
4364 Foxtrot, just want to confirm your flight plan has no airway indicators, unmanned, and then press clear again. Ground, good evening. 19737, question Ni Hao Macau. To Taiwan. Speedbird 47 Charlie, confirm. I negative, that was Speedbird 19er. Okay, speedbird 19, okay, do the time restriction over text row, please.
Say again, speedbird 19?
Okay, speedbird 19, do this quickly. Please to Taipei Tango, contact to Tango, squawk 3524.
Roger that, I think that was a clearance, squawking 3524. Confirm, speedbird 19?
Yeah, that's speedbird 19.
Okay, that one will push us back today.
Ground Golden Tiger 738 Tango, request to push and start.
So we'll
Okay,
be other
aircraft
way.
frequency push and start. I will give you clearance one by one. First off, Eva Air 975 push and start approved pushback color blue, and for Eva 804 you can push and start approved pushback color blue as well.
Pushback start to the road for Eastern 975, thank you.
And push approved Eva 804. Turn those to the right 9 degrees.
Ground Glen Level 001, full flight 1 as clouds, request clearance.
Eva 1001, clear the Taipei, contact to Tango, squawk 3536.
There we go. And we'll start.
Ground, cockpit.
Full Tango and full 3536, 001.
Air Macau 620 Alpha, Tower 80. Excuse me, confirm level weight runway 34, Macau 620 Alpha. Negative, Air 620, contact tower 118.0. 180, Macau 620 Alpha, thank you.
Okay, parking brake is on, clear to push. Brakes off, here we go.
Macau,
ground, 464.
Macau, good evening, speedbird 47, Charlie 747, Bravo 6. We have information, Hotel 1017, clearance please, to Taipei.
It's full start and engine.
Eva 47
Starting
Charlie, clear the Taipei, contact to Tango, squawk 3537.
And one's rising.
Taipei,
Control sets are on.
3537, speedbird 47, Charlie.
47 Charlie, reback for call for push. EGB and 975 confirm, are you pushing? If not, I will give someone else to push.
Hey, start pushing now, sir.
Expedite your push, please. There's a lot of people push back.
Macau ground, 464 Foxtrot with you. Radar check, please.
4364 Foxtrot, Macau ground with you 5.
Copy that. 464 Foxtrot requesting IFR clearance to RCTP to Singapore, and we have information hotel. We called you earlier. We are shared cockpit. Please let me know if our flight plan is correct.
4364 Foxtrot, your flight plan is correct. You should be Tonga, then is Mike 750 to Enver, then is to
Start the right.
Converse to Tonga. So
Right engine starting.
It'll be strange. Just look at the WorldFlight website and you should have the route.
Into is rising. Fuel control set to run. We'll take flat 15 as we take it.
You guys 04 confirm ready for taxi?
Kyle Ground, Smart Cat 306, one position awaiting for push and start.
Smart Cat 306, you call me for push already, or is the first round you call me for push?
First I'm calling for push.
RTO set.
Okay, you are number 1, 2, 3, 4, around number 4 to 5, around probably 6 minutes, around.
Around 6 minutes, number 4 or 5 for push and start. Thank you very much, Smart Cat 306.
2 flight control check.
Smart Cat 306, you want to put in the queue?
As quickly as possible.
Please repeat.
Smart Cat 306, we would like to put in the queue for the push.
Checked. Careful, take the checklist,
sure.
any else not required. Recall has been checked and cleared. Flight controls have been checked.
Okay,
Ground equipment is removed.
Standby 1, and Eva 804 confirm, are you ready yet?
Eva 804 is ready to taxi.
Eva 804 expedite SC Alpha Charlie 1 runway 34.
Alpha Charlie 1, runway 34, Eva 804.
Pushed out.
Careful, takeoff checklist. Flaps
Okay,
of 15.
keep,
That's turn off APM.
9. Standby, you are number 5.
Let's grab the takeoff.
Push that up, push.
Takeoff set. Let's go.
Ground, John 1471. 1471, hold short of Alpha, expect around 5 minutes delay due to traffic outbound.
Expecting a delay, John 1471.
Ground, Japan 975, ready for taxi.
EGB 975 taxi via Alpha Charlie 1, Charlie 2 runway 34.
Alpha Charlie 1, Charlie 2, runway 34, feet there, 975, thank you.
Giant 1471, due to the airport has no gate currently available, I think usually have around 5 minutes delay. I had to push back some someone from the main terminal to give you a gate.
Cuddle up these causeways.
You know we're having to wait here, John.
Sorry about that. And right cross angle Alpha 38 angle after EGS AV20 left to right pass, which is not a full pushback color 2.
Organizer 7, 39 Tango, request to push in star after the traffic. Car blue.
Eva 804 Tower 180.
Kyle Ground 4364 Foxtrot, just have our clearance to Taiwan, we have information hotel.
4364 Foxtrot 3 to Taiwan, Conga to Tango departure, squawk call 3532.
Can you repeat the cockpit?
3532 4364.
Ground, FedEx 1 on the hotel.
FedEx 171, welcome to Macau, hold short in sequence.
Control short.
4634 Kyle Brown. Good. Conga departure. Walk 3532.
43644, start feedback, correct, call for pushback.
Three 6-4. Call you for pushback.
GI975, contact tower 1180.
Tower 1180, exit 975, thank you.
Cam's ready.
That's on ground. Leave it 5560, register.
Last station calling cosine.
Speed base 55.
Feedback 55, Macau ground, go ahead.
55 information. Hotel report. We're likely to get that for services from the Taipei.
Feedback 55, please to Taipei, contact to Tango, squawk code 3530.
Cool. Is that curious too far?
Contact to Tango, the conscious, squawking 3530 was Feedback 55.
For
Giant 1471, just continue taxi Alpha, hold short up in Alpha 12. I just want to create some room for behind.
Okay, that's it, crew.
yeah, just pull onto Alpha, hold short of what gate? Giant 1471?
Giant 1471, hold short up in 8 Alpha
Okay,
1.
crew, please take your seats for departure.
A beam Alpha 12, Giant 1471.
Actually, Giant 47, do you think Alpha 12 fit? Giant 47, do you think Alpha 12 can fit you for the sensor?
Ground if in 124, request access to gates.
Maybe 124, hold short behind in sequence.
Radio alert for safety 124.
And Giant 47, do you think Alpha 12 OP?
Yeah, sorry, you're breaking up. Yeah, sorry, you're breaking up. Wrong, current Tiger 738, request taxi.
Okay, a lot of people talk together at once. I just want to talk to Giant 47. Do you think Alpha 12 can fit?
Ground enable 001, question stop there.
Okay, I'm going to select 55 on the temp.
4364, we call ground, ready for push.
These speeds are reselected, 152.
Ground enable 001, ready for push and start.
0001, Roger, stand by for push.
Triangulate on a 25.
On the 125, hold short behind Philippines.
Hold short behind the Philippines, on a 25.
And then go Tango Alpha 738 Tango. Follow the China Airlines 777 ahead. Let's see Alpha Charlie 1, Charlie 2, runway 34.
Ground, ground, speedbird, ground speedbird 24 Romeo Lima, request IFR clearance as filed.
Speedbird 24 Romeo Lima, call me 10 minutes later. There's a ton of traffic looking for taxi.
I type for ground, speedbird 55. Requesting push and start.
Golf Tango Alpha 738 Tango, confirm, copy taxi clearance, Alpha, Charlie 1, Charlie 2, runway 34. You're blocking the way.
Charlie 1, Charlie 2, runway 34, Golden Tiger 738, Tango. And ground, John 1471 is no good texting us, we do not accept text, we're a 2-man cockpit, full size.
Okay, Giant 47, actually your gate's available, continue straight ahead, and gate Alpha 2.
Superb. Gate Alpha 2, once this aircraft has moved, Giant 4071.
Thank you, and FS 101. Okay, okay, Sergeant 326, you are not in the sequence yet. Continue hold at your gate. FS 101, continue Alpha,
Alright,
gate
Terrace
Alpha 1.
Tower. And the first airborne frequencies is Macau approach.
Wind check 040 degrees, 10 knots. Macau 620 Alpha, contact Zhuhai approach 120.34, bye-bye.
120.34 for Zhuhai. Macau 620 Alpha, thank you.
Eva 804 behind the landing, A330, line up and wait to runway 34, behind.
On the inbound A330. Right behind Eva 804.
Eva 804, just confirm you're a bit broken up there. That was behind the landing A330, line up and wait 34.
Oh, wait behind the landing A330 behind Eva 804.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get some lights on. Strobes are in. Pop them on too. Transponder is on.
Aussie 121, wind 040 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34, cleared to land. Wind land 34, Aussie 121.
Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
Radar's in. Cabin crew is seated. We're all ready to go. Just waiting on that 330. There he goes. Lining up.
Approaching 3-4.
3-4's confirmed.
On runway 3-4.
Eva 804, wind 040 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34, clear for takeoff.
Alright, 34 clear for takeoff, Eva 804.
Oli 121, taxi via hotel, short of Alpha, contact ground 121.72, bye-bye.
Good, thrust of 50.
Macau Tower, DHL 568, with you at, I've got some FM station coming over the top of you, so I don't know what the hell's going on.
DHL 568 Macau Tower, good evening, continue approach number 2, 1 to depart. Tower current Tiger 73 Tango, we are ready.
Positive 8, gear up.
Station calling, stay cool.
Golden Tiger 738 Tango, Golden Tiger 738 Tango.
Golden Tiger 738 Tango, Macau Hotel, hello, hold position.
Roger, hold position. 738 Tango.
Eva 804, contact Zoo High approach 120.35, bye-bye.
120.35, Eva 804. So approach Eva 804, climbing out of 3,700.
Eva 804, good evening. You have reached identified to continue climbing in 1,800 meters.
Oh, 1,800 meters, Eva 804. Flaps 5, please. $1,800 seems to be 6,000. All good.
You are 804, squawk 3534.
Okay, 3534, Eva 804. Flaps 1. Speed check, that's 1. Flaps up. Check flaps up. Attack over there, and check light top as well.
Eva 804, contact the Hong Kong departure, frequency 123.8, good day.
Hong Kong 123.8, Eva 804. Hong Kong departure, Eva 804, maintaining 630.
Eva 804, good evening, 75, capital 100.
So again for 804.
Eva 804, capital 100.
Flight level 100, Eva 804. And we can leave the meters behind us.
Cathay 139, continue capital 180.
Total 180, Taipei 139.
Eva 804, continue capital 180.
Capital 180, Eva 804.
Yep. Cathay 1390, direct Ocean, and capital 250.
Excellent. Ocean and flight level 250, Cathay 13.
Yeah, Macau 620. Alpha, contact Hong Kong East 121.3, bye-bye.
Roger to Hong Kong radar, 120.3, Cows 620 Alpha, bye-bye.
Yep, time to go auto. Takeoff checks. Once we get through there. Okay, takeoff, landing gear is up, flaps are up. Check complete.
Hong Kong departure, we should add 975 with you at 1,800 each.
Each is 975. Good evening, identified passengers. 6,000, class 1010.
Hey, advice for the altitude region then as well. It's a little bit broken.
Yeah, each of 975, I know it's broken. That's up to level 110.
Each of 975, thank you.
So that's Hong Kong behind us. Flight level 180.
Eva 804 from present position, direct November.
Checking that was direct to Eva 804.
Thank you. And you can continue flight level 250.
Flight level 240, Eva 804.
250.
Two 50 for Eva 804.
Agent 975, final jet level 250.
250, 975, thank you.
And Cafe 139, contact Hong Kong on 132.15. 132.15.
132.15, Cafe 139.
Eva 804, contact from east on 121.30, the way.
121 decimal.
121.3.
Sure, there's Eva 804. Yeah, that's 121.3 for Eva 804.
Eva 804, that's a firm 121.3, okay.
Yeah, go on. Microphone control, Eva 804, climbing through flight level 225.
Eva 804, Hong Kong radar, good evening, you're right at flight level 370.
Flight level 370, Eva 804. 370 set. Final plan. Okay, it's time to have a look at the arrival there. Let's drop these guys, cool. Provide Tonga. There we are. M70 Tonga. That's all of that stuff, cool. Wind 060 at 20 knots. Cool, it's going to be runway 5s, probably left, could be right.
Speedbird 31 Whiskey Foxtrot, you should contact Hong Kong South 132.15. I'm sorry, second, Speedbird 31 Whiskey Foxtrot to contact Hong Kong Center 132.15. Hong Kong 132.15, Speedbird 3 Whiskey Fox.
Hong Kong East Control Japan, -5 with you flight level 250.
Japan -5, Hong Kong radar, good evening, identified climb, flight level 390.
390 Japan, -5.
Cool, Jeremy it is. So we come in from Tonga, Tonga 1, Boca, Albert and Bravo into Jeremy. From Jeremy we track direct to either Karen or to Hako.
Beach Japan 975, proceed direct inbound.
Come back again, Japan 975.
Beach Japan 975, direct inbound. Echo November Victor Alpha Romeo.
Okay, direct inbound for Japan 975.
Thousand to go. vehicle, TG Tango 1 Alpha. That's correct. See if it's got all our descents there. Has Jamie at 5 or above, we'll put it at 5. On the brief. So, inbound by the Mike 750, we track to Tonga, Boca, Elber, Bravo and Jamie. See those waypoints here. And there's a point here at Jamie at or above 5,000. We've capped it at 5,000. So that'll give us a descent. We can insert the runway after it happens. Once we do land, we've got a 3,800 meter runway on the right side. It's 3660 on the left. If any luck we get the right side, but there's no guarantee. If we do get the right side, we'll probably vacate on Sierra 7 and straight into the terminal. Otherwise it's vacating on I guess November 8th, and then we'll go straight in. Last time I was a 787 in this airport, and we got off on November 7th at 777 today, so we'll see how it works. Okay, we're arriving with 20 tonne of fuel, currently at 24, we effectively 224.4, it's a speed of 141, which is 146 on the approach. Quarter break 1.
Macau 620 Alpha, contact Taipei 129.1. Clarify, bye-bye.
Connect Taipei 129.1, Macau 620 Alpha today.
You're welcome. Hong Kong radar, Golden Tiger 738, approaching 7250. Golden Tiger 738 Tango. Hong Kong radar, good evening, you are identified, climb flight level 330.
Climb 330, Golden Tiger 738 Tango.
Hong Kong, good evening, Speedbird 19 with you, passing flight level 230 for 250.
Speedbird 19 is Hong Kong radar, good evening, you are identified, climb flight level 370.
Roger that, climb flight level 370, thanks so much.
Speedbird 19 proceed direct inbound.
Speedbird 19, sorry, direct inbound.
Speedbird 19, that's correct. Eva 804, contact Taipei 129.10 and turn flight for line.
129.10, Eva 804. Tower control, Eva 804, maintain flight level 370.
Eva 804, control Roger, clear PR, contact 1 Alpha on arrival.
Take 1 Alpha arrival and maintain level 370. Eva 804.
Eva 804, say your Mach number.
804 Mach decimal 83.
Eva 804 reduce Mach number to 0.75. 0.75.
Projecting speed Mach decimal 75, Eva 804. And we've just turned our 777 into a 737. Great. So in 4 hours we would have been doing this for 24 hours. I'm going to go to bed soon. Once we land here at Taipei, take the next couple of flights off. WorldFlight itself is heading up to, I think, Fukuoka and then up to Petropavlovsk in Russia. There's 2 positions in Russia. There's Petropav and there's also Vladivostok.
Air Macau 620 Alpha reset transponder 46.
And then I want to jump in an MD11 from Vladivostok over to Anchorage, do a FedEx flight. Kind of every leg that I do on WorldFlight this year will be in a different aircraft type. Apart from ones I do on the big sim.
Alpha reset transponder 4603. Eva 804 reset transponder 4605.
So code 4605, Eva 804.
Taipei Control, good evening. Eva Air 975 with you, flight level 390.
Egypt Air 975 control, Roger. Reset your transponder to 4606.
4606, Eva Air 975.
Egypt 975 control your contact. Clear via Tonga 1 Alpha on next arrival.
Tonga 1 Alpha for Egypt Air 975. Advice for the runway for Egypt Air 975, sir. Taipei Control, could you please advise which runway to expect for Egypt Air 975? 05 left or 05 right?
Egypt 975, prefer runway 05 left or faster, will be issued by Taipei approach.
05 left for Egypt Air 975, thank you.
Probably going to be much the same for us. So I'll take the Jeremy transition, 5 left.
4 descend and maintain flight level 350, descend now.
Turning now to flight level 250, Eva 804. 250 set, double change.
Eva 804, negative descend and maintain flight level 350, 350.
Set 312350.
Eva contact 20 Alpha contact Taipei Control 126.7.
Control 126.7 and now 20 Alpha. Bye.
Eva 804 cancel speed control.
Eva 804, second.
Eva 804 contact Taipei Control 126.7.
Oh, Taipei 126.7, Eva 804.
Good direct to Karen.
Taipei Control.
Roger, meeting telephone 330, and can you say again this waypoint please, Macau 620?
Air Macau 62 Alpha, direct to Carrot, Kilo Alpha Romeo Alpha November. It's runway 05 left ILS.
Alright, can we request RS 0554 approach Macau 612?
Taipei Control, Eva 804, maintaining flight level 350, Mach decimal 75.
Eva 804, Roger, maintain flight level 350, Tonga 1 Alpha arrival.
Tonga 1 Alpha arrival, Eva 804.
Air Macau 620 Alpha, runway 05 right, Roger, and direct to Hukou.
Top set and 50.
05 right ILS and direct to Hukou. And Macau 620 Alpha, thank you.
Welcome.
Check the recall there.
Air Macau 620 Alpha, maintain maximum forward speed.
Make 1.
Control,
another
we're
VRF being
already
set.
on maximum cruising speed.
Have another
Just
minute
like
yet.
Air Macau 620 Alpha, thank you.
Moving for category D is 300 feet on the Barrow. Roger is set. And approach brief, we'll do it again. Did we miss something? Carrying bound by the Tonga 1 Alpha arrival.
Eva 804, expect to cross Elber at flight level 210.
Set to cross Elba, flight level 210, Eva 804.
Eva 804, cross Elber at flight level 210, and when ready, descend and maintain flight level 210.
When ready, down to flight level 210 to cross Elba at flight level 210, Eva 804. Cool. That changes things up a little bit. We're going to be descending a little bit later than we were expecting. Crossing Elba at level 210, then down to Jemmy. At Jemmy we enter the transition onto runway 5 left. Expecting to intercept the localizer at Karen. Minimums is 300 feet. And then we'll vacate on hopefully November 7th. Go down, it's 127.6.
Two, 3 decimal 6. Caution, birds activity in the vicinity of the airport. Spray 1 radar departure may be issued by tower control before departure. Inform Taipei approach or tower on initial contact that you have information. Foxtrot, Taiwan Taoyuan International Airport. Information. Foxtrot 16300 Zulu. Expect ILS approach runway 05 left 05 right. Wind 0 degrees 20 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Cloud few 2,000 feet. Broken 1,000 feet. Temperature 23 dew point 19 NH 1016 hectopascals. No seek. Departure frequency 123 decimal 6.
Dr. Elba 804. Level 210 is set.
Control is Eclipse Alpha, come off 10.
620 Alpha, descend and maintain for level
170.
170.
0.70, 60 Alpha.
175 and 280. That's good. We can do Vita. Set forecast all complete. Right, briefing is done. QNH 1016. There's stop set. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Captain speaking. We've begun our ascent now into Taipei, and we do anticipate arriving there in about 25 minutes. As a result, we'll be turning on the seatbelt sign shortly, just to ensure that the cabin is ready for landing. Just a quick look at the weather up in Taipei today. We have a temperature of 23 degrees Celsius and a little bit of scattered cloud around the area. We'll be popping into runway 05 today, left to right, and we should be arriving there, having out the gate just a few minutes after landing. Cabin crew will be coming through the aircraft just to ensure that it is ready for our arrival, and then the seatbelt signs will be turned on shortly thereafter. Hope you have enjoyed flying with us on Eva Airways and Boeing 777-300ER. On behalf of the cabin crew and Eva Airways staff, I wish you a very pleasant journey onwards from Taipei Airport. Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for arrival.
Eva Air 040, maintain flight level 170. Eva A04, descend maintain flight level 170.
Flight level 170, Eva A04. 177.
Air Macau 620 Alpha, contact Taipei approach 125.6, good day.
Order to approach 125.6, Macau 620 Alpha.
Taipei Control, good evening, Eva Air 975 with you, inbound Bravo, flight level 350. Eva Air 975, good evening, Taipei Control, roger. Maintain flight level 350, direct to Elber. Maintaining again, Eva Air 975, disregard, direct to Bravo. Direct to Bravo, maintaining 350. Golden Tiger, Takeoff, Bravo 330. Golden Tiger 738, good evening, Taipei Control, roger, maintain flight level 330. Maintain level 330, we're now operating Bravo, Tennessee. Correction, negative. Eva Air 975, direct to Karen. Direct to Karen for you there, 975. And Eva Air 975, descend and maintain flight level 170. 170, 975. Golden Tiger 738, direct to Karen, descend and maintain flight level 170, we're ready. Direct Karen, we're ready, flight level 170, Golden Tiger 738.
Should be on the ground by about 5 AM local time, my time, here in Melbourne. I had my alarm set for 7 AM yesterday. Here we are, 4:30 AM. Make our way down to Taipei.
Eva A04, Eva A04, contact Taipei 125.6, heavy landing, bye-bye.
125.6, Eva A04.
I'm sorry, Vincent Freeware, here's again.
Taipei approach, Eva.
West 9 North, 01000. Eva A04, heavy approach, A05, direct to Karen for.
Taipei approach, Eva 804, descending level 170 through flight level 210, information Foxtrot.
Eva 804, heavy approach, roger, direct to Karen.
hear that? I didn't.
Eva 804, expect runway 05 left and direct to Karen for ready. Descend and maintain 4,000, journey to 101.
Down to 4,000 for runway 5 on the left, Eva 804. All the way down to the 4,000, set 106.
Eva 804 and we are ready, direct to Kilo Alpha, Romeo, Alpha, November.
Direct to Karen, Eva 804. Yeah, approach altimeters are set. Tip up signs on. Just going to pop some brakes. Speed back a bit. Not too much brake there. Half. I'm way up ahead of the pack today. Probably to a fault. I don't think we've been flying into China proper in this WorldFlight.
Eva 804, maintain 290 knots below 90,000.
Set 290 knots.
Eva 804, below 90,000, maintain 290 knots.
Maintain 290 knots, Eva 804. The breakers out. Got terrain on my side.
Hotel 620 Alpha, maintain 4,000, area runway 05, right approach.
Yeah, 4,000, RS runway 05 and left approach, Eva 804.
Hotel 620 Alpha, maintain 4,000, area runway Romeo approach. Eva 804, maintain 4,000 until Karen. Clear area runway 05, left approach.
Down to 4,000 till Karen and clear last approach runway 05 left, Eva 804.
Hotel 60 Alpha to copy, maintain 4,000 until Uko. Clear area runway 05, right approach. Democrat 620 Alpha Taipei.
Taipei approach Macau 620 Alpha, go ahead.
Democrat 620 Alpha, maintain 1000 till Macau, clear area runway 05, right approach.
The clear for hours runway 05, right approach Macau 620 Alpha.
Democrat 620 Alpha, and maintain speed 200 knots, all greater till 12 miles from airport.
Roger, we'll maintain speed on 201, just on the required in the Macau 620 Alpha.
Okay.
Ready, lights are in. Safety crew. Cabin crew, please be seated for arrival.
Democrat 620 Alpha, cockpit tower 118.7, heavy landing. Democrat 620 Alpha, cockpit tower 118.7. Lufthansa 804 cross 73210 knots.
Taipei approach, good evening, is Ben 5 with you at 9,000 feet.
H975 has approach Roger, maintain 90% descent, maintain 7,000, runway 05, left.
7,000, runway 05 left 3 is at 9,5.
Speaker 804, cross 73220 knots. Democrat 620 Alpha, contact tower 118.7.
Contact tower 118.7, then Macau 620 Alpha, good night.
Right. Eva Air 804, and do you compliment 210 knots, still clearance.
Speed 210 knots, Eva 804.
Thank you.
Ni Hao. Pacific approach, good evening, Ni Hao. Golden Tiger 738 Tango with you.
Hello, Golden Tiger 738 Tango to the approach, runway 05 right. Descend maintain 8,000, 2101.
Descend maintain 8,000, 2101, Golden Tiger 738 Tango.
Picture 975, reduce speed to 2.0 knots.
Type approach, Golden Tiger 738 confirm, cancel all speed restriction.
Pressure selected.
Golden Tango 738 can go up and cancel all speed restriction, also cancel approach to control.
Select platform.
Roger, cancel all speed restriction. Golden Tiger 738 Tango, ขอบคุณค่ะ
Eva Air 400 tower 118.7 miles.
On 18.7 Eva 804.
Asia Air 975, reduce speed to 250 knots.
Take the gear down. Yeah, not really sure. Seems to be drifting down. Yeah, we'll do it. With the, what's it? About 5. About 5 set. Speed on the 5 bug, 180. And to get out. Speed brake armed. Get down. About 15. Taipei Tower, Eva 804 Heavy is established. Runway 05 left.
Eva 804 Taipei Tower, grade landing on 05 left, wind 060 degrees 190 knots, clear 1016, clear to land.
Runway 05 left, cleared to land, Eva 804. Speed 160. Flaps 20. Set. Airports inside. Flaps 30. And speed 146. My airplane. And we are already clear to land. There's some speed there. Throttle disconnect.
Clear Macau 1620 Alpha, Victor runway via 07 Pushback Victor runway for contact South Tower Macau 620 Alpha, gate on 06.
There's our marker.
Clear Macau 620 Alpha, contact Taipei Southbound 121.6, okay? 116, 620 Alpha.
Thousand feet visual.
1,000.
Approaching 05.
approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue. $80 knots. $60 knots.
Eva 804, Victory runway via SB November 7, contact ground 121.7.
At 121.7, Eva 804. Flaps are moving. On the ground, Eva 804 has vacated runway 5 left. November 7.
Eva 804 Taipei ground. Morning. Do you have any assigned parking bay?
Negative. Anything on the alphas to begin?
Hey, Eva 804. Now, that's okay. Continue taxi via November 7. Then turn right on November Papa. Your parking bay there 2.
November 7, right, November Papa, Alpha 2, Eva 804.
Eva 804, I say again, your parking bay is Delta 2, thank you.
Cover that, Delta 2, Eva 804. View coming up. And taxi light going off.
Okay. Eva 804, Taipei ground, please hold your position.
Opposition, Eva 804.
Eva 804, Delta 2 now is occupied and reassign your parking base Delta 5. Delta 5, thank you.
Capital Delta 5, Eva 8 F1. Parking brake is set. Okay, you should be on bus. Yes, indeed. Shut it down. Parking brake is set. Fuel pumps and hydraulics. Okay, shutdown checklist is all green. Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross check. Transponder is off. Beacon gain go up. Well, here we are, front of the pack, here in Taipei. The rest of the WorldFlight group is going to be arriving probably fairly shortly. Meanwhile, I'm going to be resting, so I can hopefully have a flight in the MD11 at some time in a few hours into Anchorage. Nevertheless, I felt that was a relatively successful flight. Hope you enjoyed it. This is Mr. Laserman signing out at 5 in the morning after staying up for about 22 hours. well, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.